Everything we do is for four purposes: prevent child sex trafficking, rescue victims, restore victims, and equip them to be reintegrated as loving, healthy young women back into Cambodian society.
Don provides each survivor in his care with food, shelter, and love. But he says that's not enough for the long term.
But when that time comes to reintegrate her, she's going to go into a very different circumstance. With us, she's loved 24/7, unconditionally. And now she's going into a community that says she's trash, right? That believes she's trash. So the truth is, from the cultural perspective, she is a piece of trash. The only way to change that is if they have a good job where they can support themselves and help support their family.
So, this is your factory.
This is it.
Don opened this factory in August 2012. The entire workforce is made up of survivors.
So these jobs that we're able to provide in our factories, they're far more than just a place of employment. They're a place that restore honor to a girl, not just in the eyes of the girl, not just in the eyes of the people at the factory, but within the whole community, they become people of honor again. All these girls that you see here, this floor and upstairs, they're all survivors of sex trafficking.
Upstairs, the girls are making intricately woven bracelets, each one hand-signed. Making money is not the #1 goal.
I'm more concerned with making a difference than making money, because the products we sell out of our factory cost more, right? Because we pay 3 to 4 times the wages that were in any other factory. They work 5 days a week. They get health insurance, they get child care, they get free education. So the product is much more expensive, but the result of purchasing one is the freedom, love, and empowerment of a young woman.
Making the bracelets is one thing. Selling them is entirely another.
It takes really someone who's going to distribute the product, because you're not going to be able to make enough money selling the product here in order to support the girls at the level and provide the benefits. So you need someone in a Western country that'll say, I care more about making a difference than money. And Ken Peterson of Apricot Lane and 3Strands is one of those guys.
Hi, Mara. Thanks so much for coming to Cambodia. We're so excited that you're here.
Oh, thank you. I'm very honored to be here and to learn more about the great work that you guys are doing.
Ken owns a chain of fashion boutiques across the United States. He created a brand called 3Strands to market the bracelets and sell them in his stores.
Charity is wonderful, it's noble, it's awesome, but it needs to be sustainable from a business perspective.
The profits from the bracelets go back to SWIPOC, but for Ken, it's not just about business. This is personal.
I hear that you adopted one of the girls who was being abused terribly by a foreign pedophile.
Yeah, that's how my eyes were opened up to this evil of sex trafficking, was when I met Don and Bridget, and my wife called me and said, would I consider, bringing into our home a girl from Cambodia, a victim of sex trafficking. And I've always wanted to be a foster parent, and I said yes. And it literally was probably 3 weeks later that my daughter moved into our home with us, and then it became personal to me. And I had a chain of Apricot Lane stores, and I had just told my franchise system, I said, we're blessed with our growth, but we got to be more about than just opening stores and making money. I said, I don't know what that is. I said, but if we can come together, we can make a difference. And then I went back to my system and said, would you guys support something like, it's a difficult subject to take a retail chain, breast cancer awareness, no problem. Sex trafficking?
Despite the difficult subject matter, Ken says all of the stores within his franchise system embrace the concept.
This is about creating jobs for these girls, providing hope for their future, dignity and self-esteem, helping them to reintegrate back into the communities that in their culture, they're considered trash. This is what they need to bring them out of that cultural stigma. We want them to develop skills and to be able to grow and expand from that. So the vision for 3Strands is big, and like I said, it's more than Cambodia, it's hopefully all around the world.